In a previous video, we have already taught you how to morph text with intersected words. To the next level, we will program them to animate with a certain amount of time that you can use it to animate a series of words, like in a karaoke machine. If you are new to this channel, just hit the subscribe button for free. For the first slide, we will add a gradient background that is violet on top and orange below. This background is suitable for Madonna's Hung Up, as it is a reference to the dawn ritual on Easter Sunday, where a hanging angel will unveil the statue of Mary. Let's type the title of the song with a specific font. Based on the release of her album, Confessions on a Dance Floor, Hung Up has the colors of blue, violet, and red, or a tint of that, a lighter color of it. For the logo of Madonna, we will use a radial variant of the gradient system. And then we write the word hung up in cursive, so it looks like a child wrote it. We enlarge the font size for the title and its subtitle. We will morph each slide for 2 seconds so that there will be a smooth transition from one slide to another. We will create a layout for the succeeding slides. For the sections below the title, we will divide it into a 25 to 75 ratio, because the lower left is intended for the sections of the song, while the much bigger right one just beside it is intended for the lyrics for that specific section. Madonna's Hung Up has an introduction, 2 verses, a chorus, and a bridge. Let's now write the introduction of Hung Up, which says, "Time goes by so slowly." Let us now animate the introduction repeatedly. We choose fade in for the animation style, so that the letters would gradually appear towards the left. We'll duplicate this introduction 5 times so that the time goes by so slowly would appear 6 times for the introduction part of Madonna's Hung Up. Then we'll reduce the animation time in half so that the words will move faster and just synchronize to the beat of the music. We change its font to Algerian so that it will be able to use capital letters instead of small ones, and that the wordings will appear more apparently compared to using small letters. We can type the same text 2 times or twice, and then we'll use 2 different fonts so that this part of the song will emphasize that both the lead singer and the choir will sing simultaneously. Let us now write the chorus. Whatever part of the song is being highlighted, we write the contents for that section. Words that are written in capital letters are to be sung by the choir, and those that are written in small letters will be sung by the lead singer. This is the art of distinction. We will now preview the phrase. Let us now finish the first sentence of a chorus by completing the phrase. Here, hung up is written in a crossword where the letter U's intersect each other. Let us now write the second sentence of the chorus. I'm hanging up on you. We will now duplicate the sentences of a chorus to finish it, as it is using the same melody. Every little thing that you say or do is using the same melody as waiting for your call, baby, night and day. I'm hung up uses the same tune of I'm fed up. This time, We'll proceed to the first verse of the song. This section of Madonna's Hung Up uses a replying style wherein the choir and the lead singer take turns in singing this part. Time Goes By So Slowly is to be sung by the lead singer, while the No Time to Hesitate is to be sung by the choir. No Time to Hesitate has been animated with a fade out style so that it will look like the words are gradually disappearing. We animate words here according to what they say. So for I'm caught up, where the letter U's intersect each other, it will be portrayed in a manner where these words will appear from the bottom towards the top. I'm caught up, meaning I'm suspended in the air. That's what this stanza means. We will now duplicate a stanza within the first verse, as it uses the introduction once again. Time goes by so slowly. The chorus is to be repeated twice between the first and second verses. For the first chorus, the choir will sing. And for the second chorus, having the same lines of words, and it's just right before the second verse, the lead singer will also sing. Words in capital letters are to be sung by the choir, while those written in small letters, they are to be sung by the lead singer. To create a second verse, we'll just duplicate the first one and then change its lyrics as it uses the same melody or tune. Both verses use the same melody, and only the lyrics vary between the two of them. The same principle of singing is to be applied here, like replying. The lead singer and its choir take turns in singing the second verse. The word art being applied here is crosswording, where both words having a common letter are to be intersected. For the stanza, tick tick tock, it's a quarter to two, will portray it in a manner that looks like 1 minute, 1 hour and 45 minutes. A quarter to two refers to 15 minutes before 2 or the second hour, meaning 1:45. In this example, we word the number 2. We write the letters T, W, and O gradually appearing. For the first slide, only the word it's a quarter will appear. For the second slide, we write the letter O on the top right of the letter T. And then for the third slide, we write a letter W in between the two letters, T and O, to appear the number 2 written in letters, TWO. To animate the word ring, we'll shake it as if it were a telephone that is ringing. We'll specifically oscillate this word. So you will imagine the word ring as a telephone. For the stanza tick tick tock, which looks like the passing by of seconds, every second, tick tick tock, we'll animate this slowly towards the right. So it looks like time is passing by. We'll animate the word tick from the center towards the right side of the slide, and then change it to the word talk. We rename the second verse label from 1 to 2 to distinguish it from the first verse. The lyrics of the second verse are different from the first one, even if it's using the same tune. After the part of the second verse that uses the same melody with the first one, we'll add a bridge instead of adding the introduction, like what we've done in the first verse. The bridge plays the same tune twice. I Cannot Keep on Waiting for You uses the same tune as "Don't cry for me, 'cause I'll find my way." We will intersect the words again that have a common letter, so the words will look more artistic and not just simply typing them by row. We use the principle of three slides again in the bridge, just like what we've done earlier for the second verse. Cannot and on have been intersected through the letter O. And then on and waiting have been intersected through the letter N. We apply the same principle to the lyrics and "I'm done." "'Cause I'll find my way" has been animated in a trailing path, because that's the part of the song where the singer has moved on. After the bridge and the second verse, we'll copy the chorus twice again, just like what we have done between the first and second verses. For the first chorus, after the bridge, only the choir will sing. But for the second chorus, only the lead singer will be singing. This gives the art of variation for the same lyrics. Notice that how the words are being written have variations. The lead singer will be singing the lyrics that are written in small letters, as this refers to the child, who is the star of this music video, while the adult choir will be singing the words that are written in capital letters. If the child is a hanging angel and the adults are the background singers in the choir, they act as decoys. Isn't that impressive how the words have been animated according to what they say?